Previously on Empyrion Galactic Survival. There is an abandoned mine over here that I think we ought to try to take out to see if we can get the pieces needed to make the CPU extenders for our hover vessels and small vessels and such.
Boosters! Find your booster. I forget what those switches do.
I think they shut off the
internal sentries. There's another one on the other side, is there?
Now keep in mind that goes all the way down. That goes down into the engine room. Yeah, you'll notice
There's
notice
four.
that these turrets are off. That's what those switches did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did you click its head?
No. Watch this. Watch this. Okay. Just holding down the trigger.
Really? It's a full automatic.
Yeah.
Dude. Bugs. Bugs.
We got two small optronic matrices.
Good.
Nice. I am going to give this to you because this is your specialty.
Presents? Oh.
Keep in mind it uses laser rifle rounds.
It doesn't put them on my HUD when you do that. Oh well.
It doesn't?
Nah, I don't see it.
Alright, the O2 tanks are these back here in the boss room. Or I guess not boss room, but the bottom room.
Drill room?
Yeah, drill room. Okay.
Pew, pew, pew gun. I got my own pew, pew gun. So this takes laser rifle ammo, right? So
Yes.
let's see where that unlocks at. What?
Let's see. Where are these retractable
Level 20
guns?
I'm level 13 now, so that's not too far.
They're retractable guns in the core room. Interesting.
Oh, really? Retractable sentries?
Yeah.
Your core is showing.
Oh, that laser thing was supposed to activate the sentries. That's what it was. But apparently it didn't. Okay, I believe that's everything we need. Oh, the hangar door. The shutter door.
Well, I grabbed these over here. The ramps, really.
Yeah, let's see. Shutter door.
There's hangar doors on this?
Well, it's hangar / shutter door. And this shutter door is above us.
Oh, it's probably for the office room upstairs.
No, it was to get into this little hallway right above the thing here.
Yeah. I opened it, so you probably won't be able to see it because it's open.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the thing.
You need any glass?
I need some plastic to repair my ship, my hover vessel.
That's just trees and dirt.
Yeah, I know. And we don't have any... Oh, we've got some carbon substrate already in here. Cool. I thought we might have some carbon substrate in there because, you know... Okay, yeah, our light armors are dead.
Yeah, we should probably throw them into like the not the forge, into like the factory or something. That's what I usually do.
This is what I want to do. I'm going to attach an EVA boost to one of them because EVA boost, light armor have no armor anyway. So usually what I end up doing with my shot light armor is I'll attach one EVA boost and one oxygen boost, and that way you've got a EVA suit that you can use that isn't going to, that's the lightest EVA suit you can have that doesn't waste a full suit of light armor. Because EVA on a light armor has no armor anyway, so.
Especially when there's no durability left.
Right, but even if it had durability, it wouldn't have anything because it is literally the EVA takes away the armor.
Does it take away all of the armor, even with like heavy armor and epic armor?
No.
Epic armor, you can't put it on anyway.
The EVA boost, hold on. The EVA boost reduces the armor by 150. Light armor has an a normal armor value of 135. So.
Okay, we need to build a decon.
A what?
Let me see if I can deconstructors, because there's a lot of stuff in there I love the decon.
Yeah,
like the shields and the
what?
The shield, the little standalone shields. They're like
the force fields.
Force fields, yeah. I always decon those.
Well, this early, yes, because the resources are more valuable than the full thing itself, but. Later on, those force fields are really nice for larger bases and such.
Ooh. So I'm level 13, and I can do advanced constructors, and a decon, and a furnace, and the medical devices. I can do that for you.
Well, aren't you special? I can do medical devices too.
Level 1 repair base, and an ATM. Ooh. And more turrets. So I found out that once you hit level 25 or even level 20, you have way more points than you actually need if you want to unlock everything in the skill tree.
Yes.
Why?
Well, that's just for the alpha version of it. Once they're going to overhaul the what do you call it? The character tech tree and such, and actually make it like character points or something like that. We don't know what they're going to do, but they're going to overhaul.
They don't know what they're going to
do. They have an idea, but we know they're going to overhaul the entire character system. And when they do that, they will then balance that part out. But for the time being, they're just like, we want to make sure everything works. So we're just going to leave this as it is and yada, yada.
Okay, I'm all out of points now. So, do you have any idea what tier level that a CV will be? That we want to
the one that we want to repair right now should be like tech level. We're only going to need like level 10 stuff.
No, I mean the CPU level.
Oh, should be 1 to start with. I mean, we shouldn't need.
It's pretty big.
We shouldn't need to put one in to start with. Once we get it fully, once we get all the thrusters in and all the devices and everything, it might be tier 2.
Yeah, well, tier 2 is not a big deal because it doesn't really take that much gold and it doesn't take any special stuff. It's tier 3 and 4 there.
Right, and we've got 2 of 4 required devices to make a tier 4 extender, a single tier 4 extender.
Yeah, and that's for a CV because we're separate between all the different chips.
That's for the ones that we have are for SVHV because they're the small ones.
Those two are the same for SV and HV.
The
CPU extenders.
Well, the devices to create them are.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the tech tree they're separate. It seems.
Right. The devices themselves are separate, but the parts used to create them are the same.
I can make thruster jets now.
For HV or SV?
Small vessels. Let me see if hover vessel. Maybe hover vessel too. I don't remember. No, just mediums. Oh, we should probably head on back. You want to pop this cord? Just leave it here.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's just leave it here. Well, yeah, because we're not going to get an attack on this base unless we return, so...
I can set it to public, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, okay. If you have it set to public, then yeah, just leave it.
No, I don't. But you can set it if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, which way is home? East? East.
Yep. Okay. Our next goal... Now that we have that out of the way... Yeah, go ahead and take down trees while you're on the way.
Yeah, you need more pistol ammo, don't you?
Yes, I am going to need more pistol ammo. But I think you're going to go after that, what do you call it? Go after the CV and start trying to repair it. And I'm going to try to find this orbital space station, which will be your next thing to repair.
Will it be in this orbit? Off from this planet?
Well, yes, there is always one in the starter planet orbit, and there's a chance of having between 1 and 2 in any other space orbit. But there's always exactly one in the starter orbit. Primarily because if you're playing single player, I didn't want you to have to go to another system to try to find this thing, because the scouting of it mission actually gives you the warp drive for a small vessel. Well, it gives you the parts to make a warp drive, then tells you to make the warp drive. But
do we have a moon?
Yes.
Okay.
And the moon has craters that act as junkyards.
Oh, yeah.
But the craters on the moon won't have any CVs or SVs or HVs. They just have base junk, pretty much.
I am at capacity.
Well, I guess it's time for you to head home then.
Well, I am heading in at home. Yeah, you're almost there.
Keep running into trees.
Oh, it
and
says
spinning.
in the registry, it says there's a drone attack going on right now, so don't go there.
Well, it'll say now as soon as we get onto the base. I'm gonna hang out, wait for you, and then get close.
Yeah, because it says now.
Yeah,
it's not really now.
All right, I am 400 meters away from it. Over the water,
still just under
waiting.
I'm going real slow. I'm only like 15 meters per second. 16.
All right. I'm going to come over to the land here. I'm going to shut down.
Ooh, copper. Get that. No, I can't. I don't have any room.
Right.
But I do in my suit.
Yeah, if you got it in your personal inventory. Keep in mind, the heavier armor that you have gives you more carry capacity on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I love that about this game.
I want cargo boosters.
What I want them to do now is
drone boosters.
I want them to have the boosters for the armor that just increases your volume capacity. Imagine like a backpack mod or something.
Yes.
That or I guess they'd call it a storage boost, and you equip it and say it adds 50 volume to your suit, but it also reduces your armor by, say, I don't know, 20.
And maybe it makes you just slightly faster, just to compensate.
Well, no, I would say it doesn't even do that. It just, makes it so that you can carry more.
Actually, the player doesn't slow down. It's the vehicles that slow down.
Right.
When they get more cargo.
Right. I would have it so that with the boost, it doesn't change anything except for subtracts about 20 armor and then adds 50 volume, because you want the benefit to outweigh the penalty or no one will ever use it. So.
Ooh, it's sunlight. I see sunlight. Why am I going this way? I'm going up the side of a mountain just
You're about to enter Xerax territory too.
Yeah, I knew that. I don't care. I'm on the south side of this hill.
It's all because of that one fuel depot though. So that might be our first enemy attack, like enemy base that we go after when we get your vessel equipped with well, your vessel is combat capable. We might want to equip it with a shield, but
I want to equip it with a turret.
You can't put turrets on SVs.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the ship I was in.
No, I'm talking about your small vessel.
Yeah, shields would be good, but the tier requirements go through the roof. It's got to be like tier 3 to.
Yeah, I know. And I'm considering since I give the scout a shield for an SV as a mission reward, I'm considering giving the engineer his tier 3. It would be the same we're on, right? Yeah. Scout tier 3, engineering tier 3. Giving the engineering tier 3 enough small CPU boosters to create the thing. And I might give them the CPU boost small enough to create a tier 3 or 2 tier 3 extenders for a small vessel or hover vessel.
Yeah, just give them the
basically
give them the bridges to make them. That way they can choose.
That's what I mean.
For SV
that's what I mean. But the engineer's tier 3 mission is a small vessel, right?
Yeah.
So it would make sense to give them the optronic bridges to create a tier 3 extender for a small vessel or hover vessel, because those are the ones that they have repaired.
800 meters. There you are. Oh, you're on the base? No, you're not.
No, I'm not on the base. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make a note of that.
I thought you were doing that since we've been playing this.
I had been making mental notes. Now I'm actually writing it down so I don't forget.
Right. Okay, I'm going to you, not the base.
Let's see. The tier 3 extender requires... Where is it? There it is. It requires 2 optronic bridges for 1, and you need to make 2, so I'll do 4 optronic bridges. Small optronic.
Whatever it requires, but don't give them the other stuff.
No, just the bridges. It's 4 small optronic bridges as the reward for the
because the other things are
engineering.
Yeah, the other things are easy to get anyway, so it shouldn't be a problem.
That way, if you're doing scout, And engineering, you'll get the shield generator for a small vessel. You'll get the extender or the bridges to make the extenders so that you can, you know, make your SV what you want.
I hope it's drones.
I am at 33% speed, and I'm going as fast as you are.
About 16 miles or 16 meters per second.
All right, here we go. It is saying now, so we ought to just hang out right on here.
I got lasers. Okay, let me move all the stuff over. Oh dear. Server lag because I'm trying to move everything over. There we go. Wow, it fit.
I'm also considering.
Whoa! There was an error that popped up, but it went away.
I'm also considering for the rank 4 engineering, giving them large optronic bridges so they can make tier 3 for the large things. Although part of the tier 5 engineering, the repairing of the station, requires you to add 2 tier 3. Actually, I don't know. It might require you to add, I think it is 2 tier 3 extenders to the base. Yes, it is. So I guess we'll just hang out here until this attack gets underway. Oh, there is 75 laser rifle cells in the large cargo box.
Ew, 78.
Oh, my brain mathed wrong then. But you can use those for your new assault rifle.
Uh-huh. I thought I was going to use my assault rifle for if we get a drone attack, if it's actual drones, not just ooh boy. But I think I'm going to use my. Here we go.
All right, I'm looking at the map to see where the dots
Me too.
appear.
Okay, I'm facing west. Let's see. Face north.
Southwest. It's a troop transport.
Oh man, really? I want drones.
Go try to take it out with your SV.
I am. Wait, I'm going south.
There you go. You're going right at it. You should be able to take it out if you have enough ammo. You might have to follow it back to if you want to take it out.
It's halfway damaged now.
All right, here we go.
Oh, it landed right on our base.
Nice. What did you get off of it?
You looted it. I didn't get
Okay,
anything.
yeah, it had like a few antibiotic ointment then, because that's all that I saw in it when I looted it.
So it dropped 3 Xerox and that was it, huh?
Yep, that's what a small troop transport base attack is. I already looted them. They had a sandwich, some salamis.
They were minigun guys, so they wouldn't have any ammo.
Here, Here, they did.
For lasers, I mean.
No, but that's the ammo they had.
Oh, nice.
You can still use that with your other rifle, so.
Yeah. I think I should be able to make either a pulse rifle or tier 2. Yeah, pulse rifle coming up.
I don't know if you want to use this heavy armor that we have here.
Eventually, yeah, just throw it into the
Armor locker.
For now, yeah.
All right, we have a minigun and some minigun ammo.
I don't like the minigun.
Okay, I'll take it then. Let's see, where is your ship? Because we had some ammo that you had crafted up for it, apparently.
Yeah, I was gonna make up. You want some ammo for your pistol?
Oh, your cargo box isn't large enough to hold all this.
No, I should have transferred everything over. Yeah, it's empty.
No, your small vessel's weapon box can't hold all the ammo for that type of weapon that we have. We've still got 950.
Oh, you mean the SV?
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
We still got 950 that I put back in here. So we do have a polarized hull shield for a hover vessel and for a small vessel, correct?
You were gonna pop one into your little stealth fighter here, weren't you?
Right. Let's see. I could have swore I had that shield generator for a small vessel somewhere because I had it in the small vessel at one point. There it is. Small vessel and hover vessel. We got one of each here.
We might want to make another container so that has all the completed items.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We've actually got cargo boxes right here, so.
Okay.
In fact, I'm just going to put it right there. Okay, and then...
Okay, I'll move things over.
Oh, okay. I was going to do that, but that's fine. Yeah, just move all the full blocks over.
As well as tools and weapons.
Yep.
And fuel? And only fuel on the other thing in the input.
Here, let's do this.
All right. It's like majority of almost everything that was in there. Time for the sort button to come in.
I know, right? But that's going to be in Alpha 12. All right, that will be our fuel container.
Did you use a deco thing? Oh, okay.
Actually, I think I'm just going to leave the minigun in here. We can put weapons in the box with this stuff as well. Okay, give me the medicines, medical device. Okay.
My new pew pew. Couple more levels, I can get the tier 2 shotgun.
You already have a tier 2 multi-tool, right?
Yippers.
Alright, so I'll use this one. Alright. I believe we are good with everything. Okay. You want to head over to the
CV.
CV and we'll see about taking that out.
Core?
Yeah, you should be able to make up a core. In fact, let me do this.
Make a couple cores. Should I take the HV? Yeah, I should take the HV.
Yes, take the HV, and here's what I'm going to do. I am transferring the full blocks that you're going to want to use. Okay, that's all that I actually have in here that you're going to want to use. And then I'm going to change the input to, or the output to the full blocks box.
Yeah, the bottom green one.
Yeah. You got a core here. There's
2 cores.
And
can you send me the waypoint, the landmark to that CV? Because I don't think I have it.
I sent it to you. That's one of the first things we did when we got here, but
is it? There's small CV and CV warp. I don't have anything.
I just
else.
shared junk capital vessel. Don't forget to click the little public icon on the top right. It'll show up as a purple thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's how you share them.
So it's way up north. Okay.
All right, what you're gonna need. Can you make the larger generators?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or like not the really big ones, but the level 10 ones.
The next tier. Yeah, the next tier. For base or capital.
Yeah, the 1x3 ones.
No, I don't have it unlocked. I can, but I don't have the points to unlock because I was doing other.
Okay, then in that case, let me unlock them. That's why I don't go ahead and unlock things.
But I had so many. I have 9 left. I can't.
You
buy
do
any
have
of
the thing for the thrusters, right? The capital vessel thrusters.
Not this. Just the medium ones. The 2x2 or
the 2x1s.
1x2.
Yeah, that's all we need. All right, let me make up.
Make some of those.
Those, and then.
Doesn't the ship already have a bunch of them?
It has some, but it doesn't have all of them.
So if I get the thing flyable, you want me to fly it back here?
Actually, that's probably a good idea if you can get it flyable, but I doubt you'll be able to get it flyable without,
No, I can, even without an RCS, I can probably get it to work.
All right, I'm going to make one large tier 1 generator. And then fuel tanks, I'm going to make two tier 2 fuel tanks.
Drop them into my HV.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
I'm wondering if we should make a defense tower for this campsite we call a base.
Okay, there you go. I wouldn't worry about it because once you get back here, we're going to be transferring all these devices to the capital vessel. So,
that's true. But we will have to make a base up in space, right? We'll all have to.
Yeah, you'll have to repair the base in space, and I figure that'll be our base of operations from that point on.
Okay, I'm going to activate rank 4 of the engineering thingy.
All right, I'm going to take oxygen and fuel and fill up my scout.
Did you get the shields in?
No, because I need the what do you call it? The CPU for it.
Oh, well, I made a CPU extender somewhere. I saw it when I was transferring things over.
I need
might have been for
tier 3 CPU extenders.
Really? Yeah, just for the shield, it's crazy.
Yeah, because the tier 1 would just be 15,000, and the shield itself is 16,000 plus. The shield itself is 16,300. So. Let me do this real quick. You've got your this.
So we're really low on silicon ore, but we got buttloads of ingots. Actually, all the ores are pretty low. We have any rocks? We don't have any rocks.
Hold on. Can you can make armor? Can you make me a suit of light armor?
Yep. Or there's the two that are in my thing that are busted up though.
Yeah, I'd rather have light armor that's not busted up. Because I was gonna add this multi-boost to it.
Okay, I got two kit up because I'm gonna swap out mine because it's. I don't plan on.
Yeah, we'll just use like the heavy armor and medium armors for combat and when we're doing adventuring and such. Whereas with the light armor, what I like to do is I have a suit of light armor with 2 multi-boosts in it that I use as my just when I'm working armor. Because with 2 multi-boosts, your food is at 80% usage rather than 100 plus. You actually use less food with that equipped than with no armor.
Yeah. I don't have enough to make thrusters for the CB.
Enough stuff?
Yeah, I need flux coils. Not even, including the small one.
We can find the stuff for that, I guess. We'll have to... Well, first what I would do is I would go up there, put the core on, see what thrusters it has, and salvage salvage what you can from that. And don't forget, there are other capital vessels in the area you can salvage thrusters off of.
So I'm going to make a couple more cores and throw them into my HV. So I know there's more out there.
Okay.
or other ships that I could strip down and.
I'm gonna go ahead and start looking for this base for you, and
the one in space.
Yeah.
In orbit.
I love this scout ship.
Did you get your armor?
Yes.
Okay, there's another one in here I made. I guess I made too many.
You made 2. I've got 1.
Yeah, there's one in here. I must have collected 3.
I only saw 2 making up, and then as soon as I heard you pull something out, but then I looked back and there were still only 2 in there. And one was just finishing when I looked in there, so.
I did grab it from there. I came right in front of you and grabbed it, and and then I went to my ship to put it on and put the booster on.
I see. Ooh. I see a ghost ship.
Really? What do you mean by a ghost ship?
I mean a ghost ship. It's a junk, floating pile of junk that's flying on its own.
Really?
Yeah, because I put ghost ships in this game. You didn't know that?
I'm not even sure what you mean by ghost. You mean the faction ghost, or?
Okay. It is an alien faction ship that looks like a wreckage of a CV, but it is flying.
But it's floating. It's like it's dead.
No. It is freighter flying.
Oh, you're in space. You're in space. Okay.
Yeah.
Derp. I'm looking on the map like, where are you?
So if we were to take its thrusters out, we could actually loot it. Every ghost ship has a epic loot crate on it. But it's moving too fast for me to actually get out and try to find it while it's flying. Ooh, and something just warped in over here. What is this? This is a Polaris freighter. This is a Polaris carrier.
You can land in it, can't you?
Well, it's one of the little freighters. It's also, this one is not moving as fast. It is moving, but slowly. Whereas that ghost ship, that thing was moving like a...
Oh, there's like 2 crash capital vessels nearby that place, so there's might be stuff I can use.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You can salvage it from there.
But they're POI vessels. They're base ships that look like ships. But it should still have the parts.
Yeah, it might still have the parts. All right, so we've got a Polaris freighter and an alien ghost ship that are like going right next to each other, right here.
I really wish that the different factions would fight each other.
Yeah, so do I. But the ghost ship doesn't have any weapons on it anyway, so. But with the ghost ships, I made it look creepy because they have bright green glowing lights on the interior, and I hid them so you can't really find the lights unless you're taking the ship apart. And so it just looks like a weird green glow has possessed the ship. Right? Yeah. It looks like a weird green glow has possessed the ship and is causing a wreck to fly that would otherwise be inoperable. Encounter with a ghost ship. I think that's what I'll call this episode. Unfortunately, I don't have any weapons on this thing to try to take out the thrusters to try to get into it and find that thing. Actually, if I come out in front of it.
Oh, wow. The marker went away that you had here.
Yeah, I know where it is, going way too fast. Nah, I can't.
No, the marker that you left for the CV that you want me to salvage just disappeared.
Yeah, it did that when I came into space, didn't it?
Or you came back from space because you're in space.
Unless it just did it. If you got
just the last minute.
Did you get close to it, or did it just disappear?
No, I'm not even close. I'm still 4 meters away, or 4 kilometers out.
I don't know. I don't know then.
I'm going slower than that was when I was going home. I'm going 8 meters a second. Because of that, the generator that's in the back.
Oh, wow, yeah.
If only I could make it so that, or there's like a block that you can attach another block to that causes it to rotate. So I can change, you can put a thruster on it and have it rotate the thruster to a different direction and use that for that direction.
It would be interesting if you could do that. If you could, like, well, I would even be happy if they had, like, just a multi-directional thruster, so that, you know, it's one device that
Goes everywhere.
Yeah, well, I would think goes 2 separate directions, or even a diagonal thrust, sort of, that would thrust back into the right, so that it provides thrust back and right, you know.
The closest thing to that would be those repulsor hover things.
Right. And they provide thrust every direction.
But only for hover vessels.
I want them to introduce different types of propulsion, so that instead of just having thrusters on everything, imagine this. You run across an alien spaceship. It's using the exact same thrusters that you are, but yet you've never met this species before. How does this make sense? It doesn't.
I know.
So I was thinking they could introduce thrusters that are exactly the same, that are just different designs of thrusters that do the same thing. So it's
that's what most games do.
So that
it'll be the same technology.
Mechanically, it's the same, requires the same everything. It just looks different, and have it be like a graviton thrust drive or something like that, you know, where it instead of putting thrust out, it's got like sort of gravity waves or whatever, and you know.
Or maybe you'll have to build a device for your vessel to make alien stuff compatible.
All right, I found
just a block you slap
I found
on
an orbital junkyard.
Oh, with the landmines or the minefield?
No, this is one of my orbital junkyards that's protected by a Xerax turret that is blasting out tons and tons of red plasma. But
lasers. Plasma.
Well, it's not. It's the equivalent of the green stuff, but for space. It goes further and faster. Red. Yeah, and it's red. All right, I'm.
Just duck behind a ship.
Yes,
fine.
That's what I'm doing. I'm ducking behind a ship, but I'm coming in to mark.
Once I get rockets on my SV, I'll probably build a different SV for bombing.
I marked it as a junkyard so I can see it in space. I marked my position because I could not see the stuff on the map for some reason. But I marked my position, so which was hiding behind a thing. Here's another junkyard not too far from that one. Let me see if I can mark this one as well.
This is gonna suck. I'm going into Xerax territory.
Yeah, no, the ship is in Xerax territory.
Well, there's not like heavy amounts of troopers or patrols, because this is not normal. This is not vanilla Empyrion.
There will be Xerax patrols there. You just have to.
Yeah, but it'll be just the easy ones that I can kill, not the droid.
Right. Yeah, there's.
Yeah, I have seen them. Yeah, I remember. I haven't.
When we were next to the what do you call them? When we were next to the junk trawler, there was a scout troop of the mechanoids, the blue mechanoids.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. That's what just came to mind when I said.
All right, here is another vessel out here.
There's a weird map glitch on here. There's like a section of land that just gets completely cut off right at a longitude line on the map. It's kind of.
I think this is another Polaris freighter. Yeah, this is Polaris Tug.
So we're neutral with everybody except Xerax.
I believe so. Yes. Yeah. And that's largely because you've had to kill Xerax and they're attacking our bases and we're retaliating, and you know.
And they were hostile towards us since the beginning, so screw them.
So after I get the player missions, the what do you call them? The specialty missions finished. I'm planning on introducing faction-based missions for Xerax and Polaris that are repeatable. That will give you reputation.
So they can start liking you?
Yeah, well, that will give you reputation and credits and such for, you know, for those factions. But what I'm going to be doing is for the Xerax mission, it's basically going to be an open bounty on Polaris freighters. So you have to go and take out Polaris freighters to, you know, to do it. So each freighter you take out gives you a little bit of reputation towards the Xerax, gives you a little bit of credits. And for the Polaris, it's going to be hunting ghost ships.
And taking out ghost ships is like any other CB. You take out the rear thrusters and
yeah,
get into it.
Because it's basically the same as freighters. I'm also considering introducing actual Xerax freighters. Oh, I found the station. Introducing Xerax freighters that are like small patrol vessels or something.
Maybe bounties on patrol CBs on planets.
Okay, yeah, I've got the thing set up.
Okay, and less than click away from the ship.
It says, very nice. The station would make a superb base. If you know an engineer, they may be able to repair it for you. And then the next thing says, oh no, the short-range warp drive you received isn't put together yet. Use a larger advanced constructor to assemble your short-range warp drive. Then you can use a small vessel to venture further into the system. You received the parts to build a short-range warp drive. Use a larger advanced constructor to assemble it. Let's go.
For an SV, right?
Yeah, it's for an SV. That's the short-range warp drive is the SV one. So for the people watching my video, this base I designed myself, and then I turned it into a derelict thing. I designed it as a fully functional base for somewhere between 15 to 20 players, and so if you wanted to use it on a what do you call it, on a server and whatever, and set it up, that you could do that. And then I turned it into this this derelict. I don't think I've published it yet. Let's see.
Links are in the description.
Orbital station.
I see a Xerax guy.
I believe it is this one. 10.6 is what it is. So I'm going to rename this. All right, I renamed it Orbital Space Base.
Gotcha, bitch.
And it is published. Well, it will be momentarily. But so you'll be able to subscribe to that and then spawn in a fully functional version of this design. And it's got a habitation area over here, engineering area over here, and over here is its cargo area. And then down here we have its hangar bay or whatever. Now,
that was totally worth it.
Working, but
I only used like 3 or 4 laser shots, and he gave me 18 of his ammo.
Yeah, no, that's usually how it works with Xerax.
Profit.
But all right. Okay, let me. I don't know why it's not showing up on. It's showing up on my mini map, but it's not showing up on like in my map. So I'm just going to come down here, land on it, and then set my location.
Okay, where does the core go on this thing? Right, yeah, right here.
And I named it Derelict Orbital.
Oh, that instantly went spoiled.
I found that thing faster than I thought I would, so I'm heading back down to the planet, and then I'm going to come to where you are to see if I can help you salvage things and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, you can go through the cargo. Accord it. Gotta set to faction. I didn't forget. Oh, we have a repair bay. A repair station, I mean.
Yeah,
We can fix our...
yeah, that comes with a repair station. Alright, I am heading that direction.
And if you need food, there is food in the fridge, because there was some on the ship.
Alright, cool.
I need to put in 1 RCS. I didn't bring one with me.
So basically, I'm going to leave the repair of the ship to you, but if you want any suggestions on how to repair it, let me know. After all, you are the engineer.
There are 12 RCSs on this.
Yeah. Keep in mind, 1 Tier 2 RCS is the equivalent of 16 Tier 1 RCSs.
Really?
Hence the reason 1 Tier 2 RCS is 1.4 million CPU. Which I think is odd, because in order to have a CPU that can use 1.4 million, you need to be like level 15, level 20, something like that.
Bajillion?
And
you need to be, well, for the CPU, it doesn't get that high, I don't think.
It does on the CV. On the CV, a tier 4 CPU is 20 million for a CV. Or 10 million, something like that.
Okay, small thrusters. Okay, I know where those are. They're like right over here. 4 small thrusters and 2 mediums.
Okay.
Is that you? There you are.
No, it's the other player on the server.
Oh, I thought it was a critter chasing after me.
There is a flux coil in here in this cargo box.
All right.
I don't know why, but I really like this design of ship. You put the jitterator upside down, but that's okay.
Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that after you're coming back into space. Oh, he's gonna complain about that.
I'm not complaining. I'm just pointing it out.
At least I put it in the spot where they're supposed to be.
Yeah. Okay. So this is actually going to be a tier 2 CPU ship, because right now it's already tier 2, just doesn't have the extender. Which is fine, because you can make tier 2 CPUs with regular shit. Okay. I think the only thrusters it needs are a few down thrusters and the back thrusters.
Okay, now it wants me to turn on the CV, even though there's no, I don't think there's any fuel or fuel tank in it. I'm just gonna go. Oh, it didn't work that time. Maybe be in the cockpit if there is one. There's a cockpit. Yay! Da, da, da. Congratulations! Specialty Engineering Rank 4 has been.
Yay!
Turn on? No, it didn't turn on.
No, because there's no fuel in it. Did you even put the fuel tanks down?
No, I didn't have any fuel tanks on me. But we can probably make some.
There are fuel tanks in the runner.
Oh, I thought those were oxygen tanks.
There are also oxygen tanks in there, I think.
There's already oxygen in the ship already. There's
Right,
just one.
but there should be 2 fuel tanks in the runner, and I was going to have you put one here and on this other side over here. Because that's where their fuel tanks go normally.
I can put the fuel tanks here. And that's just room. Is there enough room?
Yeah, put them up here. Put them up here. Right here. Because this is the warp drive place, remember? Fuel tanks here.
Right.
Where I'm standing, and on the other side, right here. Yeah, perfect. This is going to take this is a real fixer-upper, as it were. I wouldn't stand there for too long.
Okay, upright, down, forward. So we're missing left thrusters. Or port thrusters.
Where did that go?
What did you...
I tried to grab the generator, and it said there's not enough room, and then it just disappeared.
Ruh-roh.
There it is. It's on the ground here.
How did you get over there? You were sitting over here.
Okay.
Where'd you put it? Oh.
That way we got more room to walk. We can
okay.
walk. That way just the yellow parts of it will be, what do you call it? The hot parts.
Okay, I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pop off a couple of thrusters to put them on the side that's missing.
Okay.
And then I should be able to fly it.
As long as you have some in each direction, you ought to be able to fly it. Uh-oh. What was that? I heard pinging.
What was what? Oh, that was me taking stuff out. I was using my drone.
Oh. I'm like, what? I thought it was like a minigun shooting at us or something.
We did just get shot at. Someone shot up my drone. What is wrong with my character?
Oh, yeah.
It might have been a Xerox patrol or something.
No. Come here. Come here.
I don't know where you are.
I'm outside the ship. Right down the ramp.
There's a turret.
Yeah, look this direction.
Oh, yeah, the turret shot. You little bat.
You want to try to take that out?
With what? I don't have anything to take it out.
I'll be right back.
Should probably take out a couple more and even it out.
Now, do you have 4 or 6 miniguns on your
3.
On
my fighter.
On your fighter. Only 3?
Just 3. Only 3. 2 on the sides and 1 on the top. Would you went back to the base?
Yeah, I'm coming back to the base.
Nope, it barely lifts off. Yeah, we're under CPU usage too. Or, I mean, we're over. We're only at 20%.
Yeah, I knew it'd be over it. We need to make a extender for it.
Maybe we make extenders for this one yet? Probably not.
You should.
Oh, I can.
You should be able to.
I should still be able to fly over there, though.
Okay.
It'll just be really slow, but I need to dock my ship.
I'm going ahead and crafting up the short-range warp drive for my thing. There should be enough flat land out here for you to land over here.
Yeah.
Congratulations! You completed space mission exploration short-range warp drive. So I finished rank 4. Rank 5 is planetary survey, which means I need to find one of each planet.
Why aren't my rear hover engines turning on?
They should be when you flip the switch that I put on there, remember?
I did, and I'm like 190 over CPU usage, but they're not. Something's weird.
Did you move them or anything, or?
No, I didn't pop them out. Let me just double check to see. Oh, they are on. It's acting like it's super heavy now.
It's probably because you have a lot of stuff. I don't know.
I do. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of RCSs in here. So let me dump the junk capital vessel. It's the RCSs that are heavy. There we go. That lifted the whole thing up. Still can't move forward, though. What's going on? There we go. Okay, let's see if I can dock. I don't have boosters to jump. Where are the back thrusters on this thing? I don't even see any back thrusters. What the? Whoa!
What happened?
That was funny. My hover vessel, I got out of it, and it started doing like rolls. It was doing barrel rolls in the middle. I think it was too close to the ship for it to. There we go. I think it was colliding with the ship, so it was doing that. Okay, there's something missing on this ship I need to put in. Yeah, there are no back thrusters at all.
Yeah, there weren't any to begin with. I told you that.
Yeah. And there were none on the left either. But I'm worried about that turret out there.
I'm going to come take care of it.
I don't think my fire will take that out unless I distract it or something. Unless you're going to put rocket launchers on it. Or you're gonna. We do have a rocket launcher somewhere. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the other junk vessels and see if I can get some thrusters off of those.